Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
Markus, you travel for quite some time, mostly talking about, like, completely superfluous things. Mm-hmm. It seems like the Silverfish seems to be at least slightly unwilling to talk about the heavier stuff until the grim reality sets in and you look at the area in front of you. A sort of fortified, like, a fortified warehouse occupied by a few generic and frankly dopey-looking guards, sits sort of sagging, as Silverfish motions. Yes, well, welcome to one of the East Trade Alliance's warehouses.
Pleased to be here.
The bastion of civilization and all that other fun stuff.
Why the fortifications?
Well, they look around. Oh boy, how do I put this? Would you mind coming inside with me for a second?
I mean, I suppose not.
Hey, you all. Yes, Silverfish. Get this cart unloaded. Do not question the yokes.
They're probably fine.
We purchased a lot of yokes today. Yes, okay. Again with this, bullshit. Move. They run off. Again with this bullshit. Okay, inside.
Is there an honorific you would prefer?
None.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, I hear that.
You come inside. And this warehouse is fucking packed. Wow. Absolutely top to bottom with garbo. Okay. So, let's just take a seat in here.
Okay. Let's sit at this convenient table.
Yes, this used to be a place for I don't know, I'm going to sit side saddle on this one. Let's both just put our feet up.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Oh, that's comfy.
You both sit down like idiots on these stools.
They're so cool.
So, the current situation is exceptionally difficult in Tannhauser. You see that tower back there?
I sure do.
Well, you can't see it now. There are no windows in this place.
I assume I know the tower that you're talking of, yes.
It's hard to not know the tower, because something about it worms its way into absolutely everyone's minds who are here.
Okay. Oh, so it isn't just me. That's good.
No,
Or that's bad, but also good for me to know.
No, it's very bad. And to hear that you don't remember the tower 100% is actually a huge relief.
Whew.
I don't know how much you remembered of me, but I am not a person who enjoys responsibility. I am not a person who enjoys any position of status or power. I was doing my best to simply slide by.
Oh, I certainly remember that.
Almost angrily. But here I am, unfortunately as the unwilling head of the East Trade Alliance, a group of the most despicable, reprehensible people in all of Tannhauser. Do you know why that is, Markus?
Were you made CEO unwillingly or something?
Yes, in fact.
Really? I mean...
Congratulations to me! Do you want to celebrate with the one bottle of champagne that I found? They reach under the table and pull one out.
That says sparkling alcoholic grape drink.
Yes, it is the closest thing I could find! Join me, Marcus! Join me!
Pour me a sippy cup of that.
You both pour sippy cups and have the world's saddest toast. So, I'm miserable, in other words.
I am so sorry, Silverfish. That is tragic.
Yes, no,
Can you not abdicate your CEO position?
Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That tower touched down 6 months ago. And it changed the shape of our country. Ever since...
Wait, literally or figuratively?
Also a little literally, but mostly figuratively. The royal palace is gone. It has been flattened beneath the tower's boot, so to speak.
Huh. 6 months ago this happened?
6 months ago.
Was anybody left in the castle?
Yeah, plenty of people.
Were they okay?
Many were. Trying to figure out exactly who's gone missing and who's still around is a work in progress because no one is willing to share information. The majority of ASMR who were in the palace as a whole have run off and formed their own little sub-faction. They call themselves the Reforged Legion.
Oh, come on.
They are...
Fucking melodramatic and angel bullshit.
Oh boy, it's better than the third faction that's formed.
Uh-oh.
They run their eyes. No, we'll get to that. It's okay. They sit back up. So, that tower touches down, and our entire social structure falls to hell almost immediately. The merchantry, who occupied mostly the eastern side of the country, decide, okay, now is our chance. We control most of the resources, and we would like to continue controlling most of them. And that leads me to my predicament. The merchantry have formed their own alliance, the East Trade Alliance, a group of similarly minded, rich traders who wish to control and monopolize the food, water, etc. that is still left in Tannhauser, because foreign trade suddenly ceased with the 6-month drop of the tower, and ever since, our country has never been particularly good at growing its own food. It has never been particularly great at acquiring necessities to live, so we had to trade our minerals and other natural resources for that. Our mines naturally have closed, and whatever farms we had are now safely and religiously guarded. Our storehouses are one of our finest resources, and it is the merchants that control that. So, they fold their hands. That brings me to my current predicament. I'm supposed to manage all of these merchants, all of their desires. I'm supposed to keep them from butting heads, and most of all, I'm supposed to make sure they get paid in a country in which currency no longer makes sense.
So you've been tasked with no less than 3 or 4 utterly impossible tasks, huh?
They take a sip from their sippy cup.
I mean, I'm sure that this hasn't escaped you, but, you're definitely being set up to fail, right?
Absolutely. So I have my own plans.
So who did this? Who put this role on?
Unfortunately, no one in particular. I am a remainder of the old king's army. I was a tactician, and I somehow managed to... Despite my best efforts, I managed to run my entire career with my honor and reputation intact. For some reason, I have respect, and I despise it. They spin around and look at the door, so...
Oh, there, bud. Look, hey, I don't respect you.
Aw, thanks. That means a lot to me.
Of course.
They smile. So I have been tasked with managing the various merchants that traded with the army formerly, because I was the one who made that run smoothly, because the only thing that I hate more than responsibility is I despise it when other people waste my time. So, yes, I was responsible for a lot of the army's efficiency, and yes, I am expected to keep things running smooth even now. Problem is, Actually, I can show you the problem. Hold on, come with me. They stand up.
Yes, I am something of a visual learner. Perfect.
I'm supposed to negotiate with the person in this warehouse. This is a one merchant named Carlson. And
Okay.
we are supposed to tell him to open this warehouse to public trade.
Okay, sounds straightforward enough.
I am somehow supposed to do this without threatening to break every bone in his body, because that would piss off the other merchants. It would make them afraid.
Now, in my experience, that's why you have to master the art of subtly implying that there might be some breaking of every bone in his body if he were to deny your request, but would never actually explicitly saying.
You've changed, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
The old Markus that I knew was a little bit too much of a coward to threaten anything beyond, like, disappointment.
Well, that's the tough part, because you kind of have to communicate the essence of a threat without actually doing the threatening bit.
Fascinating. I'd love to see you at work.
No promises.
One of the reasons, they put a hand over your shoulder, one of the reasons that I have been so interested in seeing people from outside the country is I want to know what the world is like in the exterior. I want to know if we can get help, and I want to know if we can resolve this situation. However, currently, we need to make sure that the people get fed. So, if you could do me a favor and back me up on this.
Of course. Wait, let me just... Markus turns around, rummages through his bag, and puts on a pair of sunglasses. Okay.
We're doing good diplomat, bad diplomat, I see.
I mean, I just kind of assumed. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to be bad diplomat?
No, I can be good diplomat. I'm so used to it at this point. They smile. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, negotiations start. Carlson, my man.
Listen up, asshole. Oh, sorry, you were starting.
Slowly, this man turns around. What?
You disgust me.
But not... You may disgust him. You do not disgust me. You are a valued member of the East Trade Alliance. You are one of our most valuable and most profitable merchants.
Yeah, he doesn't look all that special to me, man. Like, come on. That shitty beard, like, that weak chin, like, his eyes just scream of, like, just utter incompetence concerning currency and money lending in general. I think we could really find somebody much better suited to this, I'm not gonna lie.
No. There could only be one choice for us. Look at that. That chin may be weak, but within those shaky jowls, hide a great and boisterous, wonderful spirit. Silverfish is grabbing the sides of this man's face and shaking it. And within those eyes, as empty and deplorable as they are, is a mind that races and is excited to deliver Tannhauser through this crisis and to a brighter and better tomorrow. Isn't that...
Silverfish, you're deluding yourself. You're seeing things which just aren't there. I mean... Think of this. Think of a hypothetical wherein our good friend here was perhaps accosted by ne'er-do-wells and roughed up beyond all recognition in exchange for, I don't know, demands involving the accessibility of the warehouse. I seriously doubt that he would be able to stomach such a thing. He would probably fold immediately.
Oh, now that you mention that, it does kind of look like... I see now within that jelly-like chin may also lie a jelly-like spine. The silverfish braces the underside of this person's mouth with their fan. Now, Carlson, that wouldn't be the case now, would it?
We haven't let this guy talk at all, have we?
No! You're in the middle of killing this man.
Listen, buddy, Carlson, was it?
Yes, I feel like you guys are saying a lot and not really letting me talk.
Markus pulls a huge black cigar out of his bag, lights it up, and starts puffing noxious green smoke into the air. Look, bud, You should really just listen to what Silverfish here is offering you. Open up this warehouse. You have no idea what sort of thing might happen if you don't. Markus taps his ashes out onto the floor, pointedly not stomping them out.
You do that, and someone sprints into the room. Silverfish. Yes, sorry, we're in the middle of a very important negotiation. You told me to contact you if, and then mumbling off to the side. Oh, Markus, you're doing great. Hold on, just seal the deal.
Oh, thank you. I'll do my best.
Carlson looks back at you.
So what'll it be, Carlson?
Look, all I want to do is make it through this crisis with...
I put out my cigar on this barrel table thing.
That's gasoline!
I want to make it through this crisis, okay? And I want to make it through this crisis with my money, my warehouse, everything intact.
Look,
I worked hard.
We all want these things. Markus takes off his sunglasses, his voice softening just a touch. But the only way that we're going to accomplish that, the only way that you're going to accomplish that, is through cooperation. If we all work together, then we'll get out of this safe and sound.
You know, he believes that. Okay, I'll open this. I'll join the East Trade Alliance. I'll open it up. I'll start trading with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, and I am not putting that in writing.
Kind of worried what the Reforged Legion might say about this, but, you know, that's fine.
Hey, we'll deal with the Reforged Legion if they decide to have any issues with it. Something tells me we'll be just fine.
Meanwhile, in the other room... so you're the newcomers. A pleasure to meet you all. Okay, you can chew now. Motions at the soldier who doesn't know to run back or forth. Pick a direction. Pick a direction, bud. Goes and sits in the hallway between two rooms. Okay.
I live here now.
So, welcome to Tannhauser, you four. Are there more of you outside? Peeks behind you. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Have a seat. One of you will have to stand.
Don't worry, two of us don't sit.
I sit.
Have a seat, Indian.
No, Indian. No time for sitting. Horse stance. Use your magic. Is this the right way?
No, her quads are very weak. Years and years of magic training. You have to understand.
Indian looks down a little disappointed. So, what brings you four to our beautiful and rustic country?
And I didn't get a name, but we are looking for someone.
Oh, hi, I'm the Silverfish, head of the East Trade Alliance.
Oh, I still didn't get a name.
Oh, that is my name. It is a title. It is also my name.
Your first name is The, then?
That is a charming idea, actually, yes. Unflix fan. That has a degree of importance, and also I would make people feel very foolish saying it, so yes.
I must say that your customs here in Tannhauser are very interesting.
Unfortunately, they're just my customs and not the customs of this entire country. The entire country, as you can see right now, is in a little bit of a pickle. So, I have many questions for you, but I suppose those questions could also be saved for my other guest. So, what can I do for you, and what can I do to make sure that you stay here with us and do not go to one of the other factions?
Well, it seems as though we jump our way from pickle to pickle.
Mm-hmm.
However, we're here specifically looking for someone that we think might have come here.
Oh, and who would that be?
Well, tall, noodly, horned.
There's
His name's
sparkles.
Markus. Do you know
Sparkles
of him?
in the
The door
floorboards.
slowly cracks open.
Yeah, I
Oh,
cracked
good,
that
he's alive.
son of a bitch like he was. Oh my god, Gregor! Markus! Harlock?
Holy crap, get in here, guys! Indian, you too!
Touching. Yep,
I was really hoping that I wasn't lying to Gregor when I said that whole rose magic thing meant that you were alive.
Oh, wow, that was real insightful of you. It's so good to see you all. I'm so glad you're okay.
Between you and me, I don't think the boy can take much more.
Of course I'm okay. I'm
Oh,
glad
Gregor.
you're okay. I thought you got vaporized, or you vaporized yourself, but then there were roses, and then I didn't know what to do, and then they tracked you with magic, and I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I know, but I wish I could have contacted you somehow. I really do, but I just kind of, I ended up in some sort of crazy alternate universe hell dimension where I got chased by
I've been
these
there.
weird... Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah.
nearly as long as you, but
Holy shit, okay. Yeah, anyway, I got chased by these weird, these weird creatures who were kind of like people, but not quite people.
Oh, huh.
And then I just kind of ran, and I kept running, and I was running, and I kept running, and I ran some more.
did you trip over the face mountains?
No?
Oh, you must have taken a different turn than I did.
I guess so. Anyway, I ended up finding an exit, and I kind of, fell out onto the grass just here in Tannhauser, in the middle of nowhere, pretty much.
Oh, so you okay, so you went through a portal and then came out a different portal? Or
something? I'm not entirely sure how it worked. Space gets really weird in that other place there.
Yeah, what have you been doing all this time? I sent letters to everywhere, including Tannhauser, and nobody responded.
I mean, I don't think I would have had any time to respond to a letter. I mean, frankly, your letter wouldn't have even had time to get here. I was just running through that place, fleeing from Castle Crowhenge, a couple hours ago? Wait, how did you guys get here so quickly?
Yeah, on the realization of that, everyone exchanges looks. Marcus, we've been on the ocean for weeks.
What?
Mm-hmm.
When you say weeks, how many weeks?
3.5, I think?
Okay, I guess.
It all seems like one long day to me. One horribly long, lonely day.
Oh. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Time is flowing differently outside of Tannhauser.
It is?
Hold on. Sorry, this is of great interest to me, because if there's a country still standing at the end of this, I don't want us to have skipped ahead 900 years in the future or something.
I'm not sure if it's that time is flowing differently outside Tannhauser, or if time flows differently when you travel from one space to another via an alternate dimension.
Oh, right, the hell dimension thing. Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
I think now I mean I don't know. I guess that it could be different.
I wrote the date on my letters, so if they ever get here, then we'll know.
Do you still get the post, Silverfish?
Well, yes, sort
Really?
of.
Okay.
It has nothing has come from outside in a long time.
Have you been to the border personally?
Yes, it's
What's happening there? Is it just impossible to cross?
more or less. You try to exit and you always find yourself back where you started.
Huh.
Oh, great.
Peculiar.
Well, at least we're all together.
Oh, yeah. I am so glad to see you all.
Really glad to see you too, Marcus.
Gregor, you look like you could really use some sleep, bud.
It's been a couple weeks.
I was very worried.
Oh. Well, hey, I'm okay, man. It's okay.
All right.
Take care of yourself, all right?
Yeah. Well, first we gotta find Ash. And then...
Yeah.
Well, Gregor, one step at a time, I think that we might have quite a bit of trouble getting out of Tannhauser now that we're in Tannhauser.
we can do anything.
I fear that Harlock might be correct, and wherever Ash is, we will find her, but
Door cracks open.
I'm sure that she can take care of herself until then. What are you doing? Bud.
This one scuttles
Guy.
over in the middle of Silverfish
Who's this
talking to
guy?
this merchant.
Is this your new friend?
He's not. That one's not my friend. That one is a lackey of my friend.
Is this your family?
No. The Silverfish is like a tactician. I don't know, a cool dad friend, a cool dad tactician friend.
Oh, I had a cool dad once.
Did you? Well, no, my dad's not cool. Silverfish is my dad's cool friend.
Oh, very
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Had a couple
Very
cool dads.
dad. Oh, they're here now.
Well, I assume since you've only been here in your perception for a couple of hours, then you haven't exactly gotten a feeling of how things are here yourself, have you?
I have not. In fact, Silverfish was only just explaining to me some of the specifics of what's been going on in my absence. It sounds like
Well, I might actually have a crash course in exactly what's going on because, we're a little under attack now.
what?
Yes.
Who by? By who?
We?
Yep, okay, everybody outside, come on.
Okay.
I hope it's just people this time. I miss killing people.
You know, you probably shouldn't say that so loud.
Ashen Knight looks over his shoulder. Son of a bitch.